You're watching CBS 11 News this morning. Coverage you can count on.
That is this morning's traffic to go.
This week is a big one in the Enron trial. The prosecution has rested and the defense is getting started. And one of the two men at the center of the scandal could be taking the stand this week, maybe as early as tomorrow. We're joined by jury consultant Mary Griffitts this morning. And Mary, what are the key elements now that the defense needs to go back in and defend and make sure they really zero in on?
Well, the prosecution has done a good job of making this case about earnings over ethics. So the defendants really have to prove that Ken Lay and Jeff Skilling did not know about certain events that were occurring at Enron. Because if they can prove, if the prosecution has done their case, which they have, there is definitely a channel of knowledge about what the top dogs knew.
Will that be enough, though, just to prove that they didn't know? Because some of these jurors, they've seen the media clips, they know they might have a neighbor who lost money. So is it enough for them to just not have knowledge?
Well, I think there is enough out there for the jury to understand, especially because it's in Houston, that this devastated this community. This, unemployment, all of the people who lost their savings. So the knowledge is an important part legally. The life experience that those jurors have brought in about how it affected the community, it's already there.
Now let's talk about, this is a primarily female jury. There are 8 women, 4 men. Is that going to make a difference?
Women tend to problem solve differently than men. What jury research will show you is that they look at more of the conduct issues rather than legal. So yes, they'll look at it slightly different than men.
And even though we're hearing that Skilling could take the stand as early as this week, you think no, next week?
I have a friend who's in the trial, and I think what they're going to do is try to prep Skilling up first. Skilling will come before Lay. And the defendants, before they put on their star, they want to get a little bit more of some storytelling in before Skilling has to really buttress what was happening.
Now, could this backfire on them, putting Lay and Skilling on the stand? Is this a good strategy?
I think at this point they have to. The jurors want to hear from the main people. They want to hear from Jeff Skilling and Ken Lay what happened to Enron.
What do you think juries are going to be looking for with these two major players? Are they wanting remorse? Are they wanting these people to feel bad about what happened to the employees and the stockholders? Or what's the goal there?
Right. Jurors are often, when they evaluate witnesses, they look at the character of a witness. So that's credibility, but also likability. Mr. Lay especially has, from what people say, that likability quotient. It'll be interesting to see how well he does on the stand.
Okay, thanks for coming in this morning, Mary. Good insight. And you can keep up with all the details on the Enron trial by logging onto our website. That, of course, is CBS11TV.com, where we are always on.